Can you give our viewers a sense of what it's been like operating within the aluminium market within the last month, given these sanctions on Iran and in the wake of the easing of the rhetoric from the US Treasury earlier this week?
Good morning. I would say that the overall situation for the global aluminium industry is marked by great uncertainty for the moment. There are several factors that are surrounding us at the same time, like the U.S. tariffs. We have the U.S. sanction on Rusal, and of course also the Alunorte alumina refinery situation in Brazil. So it is a demanding situation for Hydro, for our employees and our customers. So it's quite exciting times.
Yeah, on the price, I mean, it's been crazy, hasn't it? The aluminium price on the LME down for a fifth day, worst run for almost a year, as concerns ease about these disruptions to Iran, to Rusal. It's wiped away half of its gains. Where are you? Where's your head when it comes to the aluminium price? It was only a couple of days ago people were talking about $3,000. Is that now one step too far?
Well, you can say after the decision that was taken to postpone the sanctions towards companies like Rusal, now it's postponed to the 23rd of October. There is more time to compensate for what can happen, and there is enough aluminium in the world. There are estimated about 12 million tons aluminium in the global inventories, both registered and unregistered inventories. So we expect that Rusal will find other markets for their metal. So it will be a displacement of the metal balance in the world. But if Rusal is not taking down capacity, it is not changing very much the global balance as such. And today we are in a quite balanced situation, but we expect that there could be a deficit during 2018 in aluminium.
Can you give us a sense of sort of how many weeks of alumina stocks you have? How soon you might have to shut down more production if the Brazilian issues aren't resolved?
Yeah, that is a good question. We are in a situation where we are sourcing alumina from alternative sources, but there is not very much alumina available in the market. China has not been a country where we have seen export of alumina before, but now recently there has been a couple of cargoes exported from China. But still, if you look at the alumina situation with Alunorte, which is the world's largest refinery, at 50% capacity, this has a big impact. So it is still a possibility that metal capacity has to be taken out because of lack of raw materials.
Yeah, you're also the biggest buyer from Kubal, which is Rusal's Swedish smelter. I mean, are you able to source alternative supplies? Are you talking, let's say, with the Swedish government to rescue it, change ownership? And if so, I mean, could Hydro be involved?
Well, we are not in direct dialogue as such. We are working through associations to communicate with authorities related to this situation. And with regard to the situation in Sweden, that is again one of our extrusion plants that did not get sourcing for extrusion ingots, and that is something that we will find alternatives for more longer term. But short term, that was a quite tough situation for our extrusion plant in Sweden.
Mr. Brandtzaeg, thank you very much for joining us today, the Chief Executive Officer of Norsk Hydro.